What's up, guys? What's going on? So I've had a lot of questions about perennial peanut, had a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails about perennial peanut. Where do you get it? How do you start it? There's a company here in East Pasco called Hancock Seed that sells perennial peanut seed, and that is not the variety that you want, or the variety that we've used in our system. So the variety that I really prefer is called EcoTurf, and that's a rhizomal variety. It's a nitrogen fixing variety of perennial peanut, and I've only seen it sold from sprigs or plants, and typically that's a 1 gallon plant. So you guys might have seen my greenhouse video, how that's really taken over the whole inside of the greenhouse. This is a 1 week old planting of perennial peanut, and you can see we planted them about 2.5 to 3 foot on center, and there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 35 plants through this just little stretch right here. And this was a path going into the market garden, and if I don't plant perennial peanut here, if I don't plant mimosa here, if I don't plant a ground cover here, we're gonna get weeds. So like I've said in some of my other videos, I like to look as the plants of the, the plants as the weeds. You plant the weeds you want, or you're gonna get the weeds you don't want. So that would be the spacing on the perennial peanut. That would be, probably a minimum, I would say, is planting it. And another thing, like if you want to transition your front yard to perennial peanut, you don't want to leave the ground bare around it. I have a friend that just had his a client of his want the whole yard done in perennial peanut, and she didn't want to pay for the mulch. She goes, no, I'm not paying for that. I don't want that extra cost. Guess what? 2 weeks after the peanut was installed, it looks like grass from all the weeds that came up. So that mulch that's in between this peanut's going to help to protect that soil from those weeds coming up. That's going to stop that weed pressure. That's going to protect that soil. It's going to keep it cool. So, probably planting these about 2.5 foot on center. Like I've said before, these have excellent edible flowers on them. They're phenomenal. They have a nice little crunch to them, kind of pea-like flavor. It's the only part that is edible, so this does not produce a peanut. Just an edible flower, just a nitrogen fixing ground cover, sustainable lawn alternative. So perennial peanut, very easy to grow. Awesome ground cover, especially if you're here in the South. So hope you guys are enjoying my videos. We're over 5,000 subscribers now, growing like a weed, having a lot of fun. So please, share. Sharing is caring. I appreciate it. Pound it.